Hello everyone, welcome back to more Link's Awakening. Aha! Remembered that Bow Wow was barking up here. There were a couple of spots actually where Bow Wow was barking at. I figured, you know what? Now's as good a time as any. Double check and see if there might be anything I can clear out to get anything cool. And there was indeed right there something cool I was able to clear out. This looks like a secret. Nope, not a secret. Oh, that's, you jumped down from there. That's why that's like that. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I think I have to go this way at this point anyway, I'm thinking. Yes, I can lift that now. Oh yeah, I need to, I think back towards the first dungeon, there was a thing that I could lift. I need to look into. Getting them rupees! You got more rupees! Getting rupees. What about this? So like one patch here too. Anything special here? No? Okay. Air! What was in this house? I forget. Oh, this was Mr. Right, wasn't it? Yeah. That's right. And I gotta go to Animal Kingdom for that. I think that's where I am in the trading sequence right now, is the Animal Village. But I don't think I'm there dungeon-wise, if I'm remembering right. Pretty sure I've still got another dungeon before I have to do that. Oh hey! There's a rock here now. So if I want to get back in without Bow Wow, I can just pick up that rock instead. That wasn't there before. That's neat. Alright, Telltale Heights. This is honestly where we needed to go anyway, so. I just feel like there was a spot that Bow Wow was saying to dig around here too. When I had him. Because it would have gone. I don't think where I would have gone with Bow Wow that, like, he would have told me, like, where to dig. I'm not sure. I'm still wondering about the color dungeon. Like, how I get into that. May have to look that one up, because, like, I never figured that out even originally. Like, I know it, but I've never done the dungeon. I've never like been there. I'm imagining that I have to be able to do it by now, right? Like I'm probably far enough into the game by now that I can do it. So it's just like, how do I get there at this point? You know? I mean, that can be blown up. Do I have enough space to run there, though? I guess I must, right? Yeah, okay. It was very, very particular about where you jump at. But, yes, I did have the ability to do that one already. Cool. Very good. Oh, okay, I'm in the cemetery. I'm not exactly sure how I went from there to there, but whatever. I mean, I guess it was just right over there, and I just went over there, so it's not too terrible to, like, guess and figure out. Got that one. How many? I do have 10. Let's go Oh, there isn't even a warp over there, is there? I'm currently at the closest warp. Okay. That's fine. It's a little bit of a trek, but it's not too heavy of one, you know? We can go there pretty easily. Ooh, hi, kitty. Freaked me out there. Cat just, like, brushed up against my leg and it freaked me out because there was just something on my leg all of a sudden. Ooh. I don't know. Like, do you get a better power bracelet that can lift these, now that I think about it? Because those are the same stones. So it wouldn't make sense for you to be able to lift some, but not others. God, now I don't remember at all. Is there even a better power bracelet in this? I don't even remember now. Do you remember? Aha! Animal Village! But I don't need to go that way yet. That's how you get to the Animal Village. Where am I? Oh, I need to go up. Okay. Whoops. Oh yeah, it's literally right here. Though there's a lot of moblins guarding the place, it seems. Like, more than before, I feel like. Quite possibly. Oh, what is this? Is there a warp here? Yeah! Alright. There is a warp there. I just had to uncover it. That's neat. I think I've gotten the seashell that was here. I just had to dig it up. So that's neat. I like that. Like little hidden stuff like that. I like hidden stuff. We got 10. Let's see if we have enough to get to the next level yet. Guess not. Alright. Yeah, that's 5 more. So I guess we need 15? To get to just the second layer there? Wonder how many mystery seashells there are in this game. I really don't remember there even being that many last time. Like, there was like 20 or something like that just in the whole game last time. Or maybe 20 was like the most that you needed or something like that. I don't remember. But we don't need to go down that way now then. So let's head back. Ow. Let's head back. I guess I could have warped over to Dampé's shack, but oh well. Probably would even still be faster now. I feel like there's got to be a way to get over there. 'Cause yeah, I don't think anything's going to change with these. Like, there's got to be a way to, like... I can't jump that. But this way. Can I jump it this way? I was almost... Ugh, that was at the edge of my jump. And I like glitched into it. Yeah, nope, okay. That I think that pretty well confirms that, like, it's just barely in reach. And since making the jump at the very edge lands me on the edge and still drowns me, I don't think you can make that. So, which is fine, don't get me wrong. It's just like, okay, there is another way of getting over there. Maybe a hook shot can do that when I get the hook shot? I don't remember. I don't remember how to do that one. I don't know that I've ever figured that one out, to be honest. Because yeah, that was edge of the screen in the original. So that would not have been something you could do. Oh, I needed to warp to Telltale Heights anyway. Didn't realize that it was way the frick over there. And I had a warp to it. That makes a lot of sense now. So yeah, I definitely should have warped when I was down there, but oh well. Anything special in the spot? Nothing. Alright. Right, there's that. Can I make this jump? Nope. Okay. Nope, that is a jump downward, not a jump across. Like, as soon as you hit that, Link does a jump down into the water. So no, that's not something you can do at all. You know, Link used to know how to swim. In just his previous adventure, even. But then he forgot how to swim. I will admit, that is nice being able to just like run at a mad dash like that and get somewhere. So, hey. I'm not using my shield as much as I should be. Alright, into here. Just like we did last time. Like, this is the part that we're supposed to be at now. I still haven't gone back to that first area to get that thing yet. The piece of heart that's there. I always seem to forget to go back there. Even after I'm like, I need to go back there. So I forget where it is, and so then I forget to go there. So, it's like, I have this vague sense that I know where it is, but I can never exactly remember where it is. Alright. Jump! No! That's too far, I guess. Do I get an upgrade for the Roc's Feather? I don't remember getting, because that's in Oracle series you get the Roc's Cape. But I don't think that's a thing at this point, is it? So what do I have? Honeycomb. What did I think it was in the Animal Village I turned that in, wasn't it? Because, I mean, he's here. No. I need the like, pineapple or whatever. Where the heck do I get that? That's from the honeycomb. Give the honeycomb to somebody, I get the pineapple. Then I give the pineapple to him, and he gives me the flowers, I then turn it into Animal Village. Where did I get the pineapple? Now I'm really, like, thinking. Because, yeah, I definitely should be able to do that by now. And now I'm, like, sitting here questioning, like, what do I need to do that? Like, where do I go? Who do I give the thing to? Like, part of me is like, I should go back and do that. Because, yeah, that's just that. In fact, that whole path was just for him. I don't think I need to do him in order to get to the next area. I was gonna say, yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, frick! I don't remember. Let me just run through here one more quick time. Just to ensure that I didn't miss anything as I ran through here. I did not. That's fine. Didn't need to pick up that piece of power anyway, so that's fine too. I love that he's waving at the screen. Yep, Papa, we got lost, just like you said. Oh, I'm so famished I can't move. Can you give me some victuals? Nope. You're all uncold hombre. I love that he's waving at the like screen like, yo, I know you can see me. I know there's a player there. Like, he's not waving at Link. He's waving at me. Or you. Because you're watching. Could be waving at you. Suddenly, existential crisis. Is he waving at you? Alright, well, I gotta go down anyway to get the pineapple. I'm sure that I just took a wrong turn somewhere. Probably went into the wrong cave. Where was the pineapple, though? It's not this cave. It's like the next cave or something? This is where I'm actually going to get myself stuck for a moment, trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. I need to remember where the pineapple is, first and foremost. Well, I'm right here. Why don't we turn in the chamber stone? Lampe's shack. Many weird stones you find. And I'm sure there's multiple out there. Let's turn in the chamber stone. Hey there, company's always welcome. Oh, you've got a new chamber stone. Let me make that into a chamber for you real quick. Link's head does this little like bob while he's standing there. Yay, slot in the dungeon. What are you here for? Let's see what we got, I guess. I'll just use an open slot just because we're looking. Bump, 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 bump. There it is. Bump. Oh, yeah. Now the genie's a mini boss. Oh, that's neat. Oops. Quit arranging. So, yeah, I have the feeling that all of the bosses are going to become mini bosses then. Through those chamber stones, probably. So, yeah. We gotta find all of those. That way we can have, like, we can do a boss rush level. Oh my god. That would be amazing. I would love to do that. It's like all of the bosses in one dungeon. That would be such murder, but it would be awesome. Like, it would be so bad and so obnoxious, but I have to do it now. Absolutely have to do it now. Who do I give the pineapple to? I might have to look this up. Where am I at in this episode? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually, wait. I don't think we ever went... Oh, yeah. Plus, the other thing I needed is over here anyway. This is where I needed to go anyway. For that. Not here, but there's a piece of heart. This hookshot thing. And I can get this far. I can get to the piece of heart. I don't think I can. Nope. That was, again, another, like, on the edge jump. That's why the rocks are there, so you can hook shot. So, but yeah, no, the thing that I was remembering, was here. Secret seashell. And also, the other thing I was remembering was here. Where there's a piece of heart. Well, technically I could have gone to a different spot and not had to go through the cave, but either way it's right here. I would have had to go through some level of the cave to get here anyway. So, yeah, this is what I was thinking of, was this piece of heart right here. Piece of heart, and like as I was going to this, I was like, oh yeah, the spot that I can dig. It's right there. Got it. I don't need any more magic powder, but I'll grab this for when I do need it. Guardian acorn. There we go. Crap. Who do I give the pineapple to? Somebody in town, I bet. I was gonna say I'll pause the episode. I still might. As I do, I'm thinking that it might be somebody here though. Or not give the pineapple to, but get the pineapple from. You give Paw Paw Paul, whatever his name is, you give him the pineapple. You know, I'm really not sure actually. But The Hidden Power of Color. Ooh, do you want to read this book? Yes. There's a new world of color under the 5 gravestones. 34521. 34521. So first one down, the second one left, the third one up, the fourth one right, the fifth one up. Is that, like, what order is that in? Is it in that order? Down, right, up? Might be. However, with all your might, you may open a new path. Are you worthy to receive the power of color? What's this world of color about? Maybe you should try and see. And this, Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Yeah, this is the thing that tells you where to go. Can't read the tiny print without the aid of a magnifying lens. Where'd you get one of those? If you lend some people a hand, they'll lend you the lens. That's the goal of getting the, like, that's the goal of the trading, thing. You know what? Let's take a gander over to that graveyard then. What do we got in the shop? Anything good? Still the bow for 980. Oh, 980. Yeah, we have 995. Best time to do it. 980 rupees. Thanks a lot. Come again. Alright, we got the bow. Yeah. Now we got bomb arrows. Okay, there's still 2 slots open. Or rather locked, I guess, technically. Oh, I don't have the rupees to freaking buy bombs, do I? Unless they cost 10, but it's probably not 10 for 10. Oh, it is 10 for 10. How about that? And Mom said rupees, 1 rupee a bomb. Go ahead, take them. So then if I hit X and Y together, bomb arrows! Yes! I love bomb arrows. Boom! That's how you use bomb arrows! Nice. Very nice. Alright. So now we need to go to, trying to remember exactly where I was trying to get to. The graveyard. The Dampé's shack. Or through Dampé's shack, rather, to get to the graveyard. Because it's closest. It's the closest warp. I'm gonna have to look at that thing one more time. To ensure I know what I need to do. Before I can push any gravestones, though, I've got to kill these stupid ghosts. Got them. Alright. Ah! Just touch all of them so that any ghosts spawn. If I had spawned them all before killing that one, they would all die. I have a weird little gimmick. So like all the other ghosts and things. Okay, that one didn't spawn anything. That I already made that one spawn something, one of the two. Alright. So assuming nothing respawned because I went up there. No, not capture. Other button. Album. Delete that. Delete. I don't need that. But I do need to look at one down, left, up, right, up. So down, left, up, right, up. Got it. Alright. Color Dungeon. This is the Color Dungeon, and we're the Color Guard. I'll need magic powder to get anywhere in here. Say the word, and I'll sell you some. I do have 15 magic powder, so I think I'm alright. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely the Color Dungeon. Oh, that one's easy. Yeah. Now, is it make them all red? Or make them all blue, rather? Oh, crap. How do I make them all blue? Got it. Okay. It is a make them all blue. Got it. In the original Color Dungeon, if you had a Game Boy, like a regular Game Boy, you couldn't get in here, even if you used Link's Awakening DX in it. But it was possible to access the Color Dungeon in a game with a Game Boy Color. Take that cartridge, save in the dungeon, then take the cartridge and put it into your regular Game Boy. And then access the Color Dungeon on the black and white Game Boy. Got him. Not that you'd be able to ever figure out how to get through here, because there wasn't any colors, but... Yay! Stonebeak. I wonder if... Now that I'm doing the Color Dungeon, I wonder if these are going to be part of the Danpe's thing. That would be cool. Like if Danpe's Dungeon is gonna let me use this. Use these tiles. Slowly getting more magic powder as I go, so I might end up with almost 20 by the time we get done here. Oh, and then these guys are gonna jump on the things and then they're gonna break the tiles even more. Thus making it harder on you. Got a piece of power. Got a small key. I probably should equip that and that. Just for safekeeping. Just for a good measure. Boing. Is there anything else over here? Yeah, there was an up. Yeah, I definitely did not come this way. Bar, 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 bar. Try if you dare, make every tile square. Every tile square? Oh yeah, because blue. That was actually really easy. I definitely did not expect that to be as easy as it was. Hi. Boo, I am no weakling. Your pitiful sword is no match for me. This is where I need... ow, frick. The magic powder. Yeah, so I attack it. I hit it with the magic powder so that it goes back to being a blob. And I hit it with the sword. But it gets off one jump before I can hit it with the sword, it looks like. Also, it definitely jumps to me. But there's no gap there. That jumps straight to you. No question about it. Bar, 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 bar. Simple enough puzzle. Nothing gonna spawn? Kinda figured mobs would spawn or something there. Hey, I went the right way though. I got the nightmare key. Cool. Really do wonder if these are gonna be available in that dungeon maker, because that would be so much fun. To put the color dungeon tiles into that. Like, I have so many ideas for that thing. Just based off of the dungeon okay, that's right. Stone Hinox. What a greedy fool. You want more power? A buffoon like you might as well give up and go home. Alright, what is the trick to this guy? I wonder. It's to not be on the ground when he jump. Oh, frick. Yep. It's twofold. Don't be on the ground when he jumps, and don't get hit by the frickin' boulders falling from the sky. God. This is not an easy fight. Okay. Got him. Whew. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't too bad, honestly. It was doable without too much issue, so. Whee! He fall down and go boom. So I've got to make this carefully, because I can see that's there. Okay, boing, boing, boing. Oh God! I've got to make all of them blue, don't I? If you dare, make every tile square. Oh my God. Alright, let's just... I programmed one of these once. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Hit the four corners first. Think I've got it. That... Oh. Programmed one of these once. I hated figuring out the actual solution to it. Nope, that's not gonna work. Nope, I want that one. Crap. Got myself all confused now. Right there. Got it. I knew it was only 4 moves. I'm sitting here going, I remember that it only requires 4 moves. I got it. I don't have a regular key. Oh, I probably have to go the other way. I just realized. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. This episode's gonna go a little long just because I want to... Like, I don't want to cut it here in the middle of the the I mean, unless it ends up being that I kind of have to, because I don't know how much longer this is. I'll go about 5 more minutes. Oh, is that going to be the key I needed? Nope, that's the dungeon map. Okay, well, I mean, that'll help. That'll tell me what is left. Ow! Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. If it's literally just like 3 rooms, we can finish. We'll finish it in this episode. No big deal. It's not a problem. Get in the things. Whoa! Don't stay down for very long either. Oh my god, and Link doesn't chuck them into the thing proper. Got him. Boom. Boom. Bang. Grab the red one. Ugh. It went in by itself. That was funny. I think like I hit it as it was charging forward, so that it went ball form as it moved forward, and thus what just went right in. That was awesome. That's unfortunate. There are no hearts either. Oh my god, get out of the way. Ow. Alright. One last check for hearts, but I don't think any of these... From what I've noticed, it doesn't look like these regenerate. Like, I'd have to leave the dungeon and come back to regenerate the pots. Or rather the, like, inside contents of the pots, anyway. I know that I can just walk over there, hit the thing, and I'll just come up, but I have arrows, so I don't really need to worry about that either way. Alright. I don't know what this is going to require. What? Ow, you're just like a giant hard hat beetle thing? This is safe. I'm safe. Hard hit beetle. Oh yeah, okay, I see. And then I'm guessing, yeah, I see that. He just kind of like regenerates slowly. Ugh. Not doing a very good job of blocking his attacks, though. Step back, take your time. Take your time, you say? Just got it. Hit him. Got him. Whew. Still no deaths. Nice. Welcome, Serene. I admire you for coming this far. I will give you the power of color. If you want offense, choose red. If you want defense, choose blue. Which power do you want? Powerful red mail, sturdy blue mail. Neither. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it in suspense. So I will see. So feel free to subscribe if you've enjoyed. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And come back next episode to find out. Do I pick red, blue, or nothing at all? I'll see you later.